Cheers for House Speaker Nancy Pelosi at East LA College, one of 143 nationwide events Democrats are hosting to talk about health care.
You know, there were 143 events across the nation, but we are the ones that got Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
Congresswoman Judy Chu organizing this event at the school where she used to teach. Pelosi says abortion rights are very much in jeopardy with a more conservative Supreme Court now in place.
When you look at the Congress and you see an endless line of white men standing there to sign the book to overturn a woman's right to choose, you think, what right do they have?
Pelosi says the exploding cost of prescription drugs is her biggest health care concern. On that, she says she's working on a fix with President Trump.
Do you think that could actually happen in the next year and a half?
Well, I would hope so. I have to trust, give them the benefit of the doubt, if there is any doubt.
Activists on the left want Speaker Pelosi to begin impeachment hearings against the president. Reportedly, Pelosi said recently she wants to see the president in prison.
Do you think the president, though, that the Department of Justice should open a criminal investigation into the president once he's out of office?
We're talking about what we're doing now, and we are honoring our oath of office.
And on one-on-one with us, Congresswoman Chu says it is not the right time politically for impeachment.
If I'm hearing you right, you say that he's committed impeachable crimes. It's just not time to do impeachment yet.
If it were up to me, I would say that we should begin it, but let's be realistic. If we go to the Senate level and that vote is not successful, which it looks like it would not be, then President Trump would say, I've succeeded and I've been exonerated.
On the issue of health care, Congresswoman Chu co-sponsored a Medicare for All bill. Ultimately, she says, a single-payer, government-run health care system is the best solution.
It's much more efficient, and that it would reduce all kinds of problems that we have right now.
The opposition on the other side, they are afraid that the government doesn't run that much all that well. They're afraid that there are going to be rations of health care. How do you respond to that?
All we have to do is look at all these other countries, Canada.
Isn't the best health care here? The top health care is here because of the system, because of maybe the profit motive we have?
If you can afford it.
Congresswoman Chu is one of the co-sponsors on Medicare for All issue. Is that something that you support, and do you think that Medicare for All could actually get through the Senate?
Well, Medicare for All is one of the ideas that is on the table. All of us agree that we should have health care for all Americans.
Do you support single payer, like Congresswoman Chu does?
There are different versions of single payer, and as I say, we put it all on the table and see what works, how it gets paid for, what it means to the consumer.